We're sitting here in the dark, except for Keith Ball and his cigarette lighter across the way. But smell it.
Speaking of Keith Ball, I noticed you didn't get him your headset to let him talk, and I think I know why, because of that scraggly beard.
Well,
I've got 5 Keith Ball beer hairs now on my mic, and it's tickling my lip.
What's that pumpkin spice beer lotion he uses? And but anyway, they're introducing. They do a lot of school. Guntersville did. A lot of schools are doing this. They kind of dim the lights. They got like a light show going on. We've got like a scoreboard in front of us with a video display screen. And I think it's great for high school. It gives you a chance to kind of feel what it feels like to be in college or maybe NBA.
That's right, and I love it. The student section's into it. There's a couple of fans kind of scattered throughout that's got their lights on their phones kind of going, but the student section looks super cool.
It is.
I like that.
And then starting 5, I'll try to read the notes for A-Rab. You've got Owen Thomas, the 5'10 junior, Spencer Strickland, the 6'4 junior, Will Cavender, the 6' senior, Case Couch, the 6' senior, and Dakota Neesmith, the 6' senior. For the Aggies, we saw the young man start the last couple of games, Keandre Yancey, the 6'5 freshman. He's going to be a good one, but he's got a long way to go with experience. He's got to really grow up fast to be able to give the Aggies what they need here over the next couple of months.
Yeah, and he's a big body. He's a strong kid. But last year he played junior high basketball. Okay, there's a huge difference.
You got Sam Barclift. Sam, 6' junior. He's a great shooting guard. Well, they kind of shoved him into the point guard position. That's something he's got to learn and improve on very quickly.
Yeah, he's a much better off guard, but he handles the ball well enough to be a point guard, and you're right, it's a role he's got to embrace.
Cooper Colvin, we saw him have a good game 2 weeks ago against Guntersville. Last Tuesday, I think they really concentrated on shutting him down. They really held him to not much at all.
And Cooper's game kind of reminds me of Fusel from Guntersville. He shoots it well enough that you respect his shot. His game is driving, kind of getting you off balance and drawing some contact. He's a great shooter. Left-handed, you never see that coming. So he's very deceptive, and I love his game.
A-Rab's got some size. Big Spencer Strickland, big guy. The other ones for the Aggies, you got Connor Lowry, the 5'10 junior. I'd see a smaller Aggie team. John Wesley C., the 6'5 junior, didn't have his shot going for him against Guntersville. If you're saying, how did they lose by 36? Guntersville did every single thing right. The bench played well. Albertville did everything wrong, pretty much.
And if you play long enough, you coach long enough, you're going to run into some of that. Again, I've said it before, sometimes you just bring a knife to a gunfight, and that's just what happened.
We are set to go. It'll be Yancey jumping up against Strickland. And we're still waiting, and finally the tip belongs to the Arabian Knights. They'll have the ball first in their Arabian Knight blue. Aggies in their home white uniforms. Going from right to left on your radio. Left side, you got Cavender. Cavender, he's a good one. Free throw line jump shot for 2, no good. Yancey pulls down the rebound for Albertville.
Yeah, he's kind of their catalyst. He's as he goes, they go.
Quickly out to Barclift, wasting no time at all. Lowry across half court to Barclift at the top. He'll drive left side. C in the corner for 3. Got it. He did not hit one of those Tuesday. I think that's a lot of the reason the Aggies fell. They were so cold and Guntersville was red hot.
He's such an impressive catch and shoot guy. He's got such a quick release. If he can get going, he's a tough guy to stop.
If you can get 2 or 3 of the Aggies hitting their outside shot, they can win pretty much any game in this area. If they were cold like Tuesday, you could get blown out, and that they did. A-Rab ball, right side pass in the corner. Open, Neesmith, he'll fire 3, rolls around the rim and comes off. Yancey with his second rebound.
It's a good body position on the rebound there for Keandre.
Keandre at the top, not open, over to Barclift. Barclift, top of the circle, drives in the lane, leans in, kicks it back out to Cooper Colvin. Colvin in the lane, cut off. Right side, Yancey drives baseline. Nice move for 2, banks it in. How about Yancey?
That was a nice strong move as well.
Aggies quickly up 5-0. I don't think they scored 5 points at the end of the first quarter on Tuesday, but they were up 5-0. Just a much different team. Quickly across half court, Strickland lost the ball, needs help, gets rid of it all the way across to Neesmith. They've spread the floor big time. Well, they got size underneath with Spencer Strickland, the 6'4 junior. Driving in the lane, Cavender off the glass for 2, good, and he is fouled. You're right, Cavender, good ball player, 6' senior, led the Knights last year. He and Ed Johnson were tough between the two guards last year.
Yeah, he's a real hard-nosed kid. He gets downhill. He shoots it well enough, but his game is, again, driving and making stuff happen.
Cavender's free throw, got it.
Good-looking shot, too.
So a three-point play. Cavender makes the free throw. No pressure. They'll back up, pick him up at half court. Aggies across half court. Connor Lowry. Lowry dribbling at the top. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Left side to Barcliff. Barcliff driving, kicks it right side. Lowry fakes in the lane. Trying to drive, can't. Back outside to C. Good tough defense. Good ball movement by Albertville. In the lane, Cooper Colvin, left-hand shot jumper, no good. Rebound Arab.
That's your advantage, though. I don't know if Arab can play them man for a whole lot longer. There was a lot of advantages right there.
Down the floor quickly, up for two. Case Couch got behind the defense, stops, banks one in, and it's a 5-5 game just like that.
Yeah, rebound, bounce, board, and push it up, man. That's how you do it.
Aggie scored 5. Arab comes back and scores their 5. We are tied, Aggie ball. Barcliff on the wing. Barcliff free throw line. He'll back it out to half court. Pass over, left side. On the wing, hands it to Colvin. Colvin up to the top. C. Colvin in the corner. Yep, before he dribbled. Too many steps. Turnover, Albertville.
Yeah, he did, and that was the right call.
Yep.
He knew it. He wasn't going to argue that.
So Arab ball, 5:14 to go in the quarter. 5-5 game. Knights go quickly to the bench. Caleb Perkins checks in, the 6'6 senior, so they go even taller now. Well, actually, he took out Spencer Strickland, so they swapped a 6'4 for a 6'6. Arab ball, Case Couch cross half court. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Cavender trying to drive his way in, can't. Right side pass over to England, who also checked in. England left side in the corner, fakes. No shot for Thomas. Thomas hands off stolen. Connor Lowry, good defense.
Good hands.
Connor down the floor in the lane. He is bumped, and they're going to call it travel before the shot. I think they're right. Another turnover, Albertville.
I think that was the right call. Connor obviously doesn't like the call, but I thought he drug a toe right before he took that last step.
So that's 2 traveling calls in a row. Aggies without even getting a shot. Give it back to Arab. 5-5 game, 4:44 to go in the first. Arab with the ball. They bring it down. Owen Thomas. Thomas on the wing. Double team. Pass to Perkins in the corner. Open for 3. Air ball missed by Couch. Rebound. C battling out of bounds. Who's out of bounds off of?
Says the Albertville. Arab ball.
Arab right in front of the Aggie cheering section will inbound it. 5-5 game. 4:28 to go in the first. Inbound pass. Cavender. Right side in the corner for 3. Got it. Owen Thomas drops down a tray in the corner. First one of the game for Arab. Aggies have one from John Wesley C.
God, he was stupid open. I don't know how in the world you leave somebody like that open.
Arab with an 8-point run, 8-5 lead. Connor Lowry on the wing, trying to drive inside, hands it to Colvin at the top. Cooper, runner in the lane for 2 off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out. Yancey, C, bumped together. The ball is loose. Out of bounds, goes to Arab. They're getting there around the goal. Cooper, 2 good moves against Gunnersville. 2 weeks ago, he was dropping them in.
Yeah, it was a good
Tuesday
move.
and tonight, he's missing them.
It's a good move. Just happens that way sometimes.
But they're still taking it strong to the basket. Arab ball. They've scored 8 unanswered points. They lead 8-5. They trailed 5-0. 3:55 to go in the quarter. Owen Thomas brings it up. Right side pass over to England. England back to the top to Perkins. 3:47, 3:46. Bounce pass down low. Knocked loose. Still loose. Aggies have got it. Just a bad pass. Aggies steal it. Cooper Colvin down the floor. I try to find John Wesley C, and he's open in the left corner. He hit a 3 earlier. Colvin drives in the lane all the way down. Kicks it to where C used to be, but it goes out of bounds into the Aggie crowd. Turnover.
It's one of the things that we really emphasized with Coach Harding was corner. Well, when Coach Bunnell came along, he didn't necessarily want a corner. He wants up maybe 2 steps, and that reminded me of where Coach Harding wanted them, but versus where Coach Bunnell wants them.
Another turnover. 3 trips, 3 turnovers. Arab with the ball down court. Drew Puccio's in the game. Puccio in the game. Pass the left side on the wing. Nobody open. They move it around quickly. Right side on the wing for 3. Shots good. Doesn't matter. He traveled before hitting a 3.
He did travel, Ben. You very seldom see that travel call. It is the correct call, but you don't see that travel call very often.
Aggies go to the bench. Hunter Smith checks in. Smith comes in. First time the Aggies have gone to the bench. 3:12 to go in the quarter. 8-5 Arab leads Aggie ball. C at the top, open for a three. Got it. You got to give him that shot. He's got his shot. He's hit 2 in a row.
That was a nice play call. That was by designing. I couldn't hear what he called, but it was a fake ball screen and kind of a slip out of the way. That was a nice play.
C has 6 of the Aggie 8 points with 2 threes. A-Rab ball, 2:49 to go. Well called first quarter, only 1 foul call total. Driving baseline, bounce pass inside, stolen. Yancey takes it away, kicks it out to Lowry. Connor brings it up. Yancey at the top for 3, the big guy off the rim. No good, rebound A-Rab.
Oh, that was a heat check. I got 2 steals. I think I'm just going to throw one up. I don't know about that one.
I'd line him up down low. No more of those. A-Rab ball. Oh, that's a good acting call. Connor might have got him a little bit, but a good acting call by Cavender, who's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was good hands by Connor. He came down a little bit, maybe that was what got him, but he did. He sold it. Cavender sold it.
Cavender hit his first free throw earlier. 8-8, 2:27 to go in the quarter. Makes the free throw. He's 2 for 2 at the line. A-Rab brings 6'4" Strickland back in the game. Also Case Couch. They also bring in Evan Brazelton in the game. Aggies bring in Isaac Henderson. So Hunter Smith and Henderson in off the bench. Second free throw. Got it, 3 for 3. A-Rab back up by 2, 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Barcliff yet to take an outside shot, dribbles it up. Dribbles right side, goes inside to C, double team, kicks it to Smith in the corner, to the top. Henderson for 3, off the rim. Yancey the rebound for 2, no good. Gets the rebound. He may be picking up a foul. Oh, nope. I thought he kind of shoved when he went in for the rebound. They're going to call it an A-Rab.
Oh.
I thought it was Yancey who kind of pushed when he went in for the rebound.
I thought he was too, and I think he was going to call it on. This man was going to call it on Yancey, and he.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
That fell on A-Rab.
They're going to give it to Case Couch, his first.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, inbound pass to Hunter Smith. Got his feet tangled up, travels, turns it over. Aggies have had a lot of turnovers here in the first quarter.
Unforced, man. They're unforced turnovers, and that's the kind, if you're Coach Bunnell down there, you're just picking yourself right now. You're just like, guys, stop beating yourself.
A lot of traveling calls. Again, another possession. They had a chance for tied up. They turn it over. A-Rab ball under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Brazelton kicks it left side on the wing. Strickland trying to drive, and that's a tough call. He'd only called 3 fouls the entire game, and he called that. That was barely a touch foul, but he called a foul.
Maybe they're trying to clean it up, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. I didn't see much there either.
No, foul was called on Hunter Smith as first. Inbound pass, traveling. Brazelton trying to get his feet set, travels, turns it over.
There's so many and coaches yelling shoot the ball, I agree. There's so many turnovers without any press.
Yeah.
Nobody's pressing. Stop turning the ball over. Take care of the basketball. This looks like a dang junior high game.
Aggie basketball. Barcliff dribbles it up. Barcliff way outside near half court. Puccio guarding him. In the lane, Henderson will fall away. Jumper got it, but is it going to be a foul before the shot?
Caught on the ground.
So Henderson with a good move. Spin move. He's just falling away the whistle, but they're going to say he was fouled before he took the shot. Shot went in. Hayden Peak in for Albertville. Reed Kitchens came in and saw some playing time the other night. Good to see him out there. He was kind of banged up to begin the season after all those football injuries. Just got beat up.
Yeah, he was dealing with some leg stuff, and now Reed's a big body, smart, super intelligent kid.
Aggie ball, Hayden Peak. Peak kicks it right side in the corner. Henderson fakes, drives, double teamed, baseline at the top, throws it away, loose ball, and A-Rab with a steal. So another turnover.
Great defense. He read that, baited him into that pass.
Just a bad pass. A-Rab with it, 1:14 to go in the quarter. Thomas with it at the top. Pass over to Holman, who just checked in. So A-Rab's played pretty much everybody on the team. Down low, wide open, lays it in for 2. Case Couch beat his man, lays it in.
Oh, John Wesley C got what? He got hung up watching.
12-8 Arab. Speaking of C, with the ball in the lane, double team, traveling, another Aggie turnover.
I'm going to disagree with that one. I think the ball got knocked out of his hand as he was taking that last step. But, that Coach Bunnell's let him know about it.
Yeah. I'm with him on that one. Yeah, the ball got knocked out. So, he was moving his feet, but the ball was coming out of his hand in the meantime. 47 seconds. Arab with a 4-point lead and the ball. Thomas back out to the top. Strickland. Ball is knocked into the Aggie crowd. It'll be Arab ball underneath.
If I'm Coach Bunnell at the quarter break, I'm getting John Wesley Sr. Dude, buddy, you're a lot better defender than what you're showing. You're getting stuck watching. Pay attention to what's going on. 40
seconds. Inbound pass. Couch. Hands off to Hallman. At the top, Strickland. See if they may even hold for one. 33-32. Driving underneath. Loose ball. Arab comes up with it. Underneath. Going up strong. Underneath. Strickland lays it in for two. Arab the biggest lead by 6. 19 seconds.
Back up into 2-3, I'm sorry.
Barclay brings it up. He's yet to take a 3. Hayden Peak at the top. 10. 9. Barcliffe on the wing. 8. 7. Barcliffe drives. Pass to Kitchens. Fakes. Goes up. Nice move by Kitchens. He is fouled. Not going to be, was he fouled while shooting? I thought he was. They're going to say nope on the floor.
Oddly enough, I thought they missed a walk.
Yeah.
He had missed it except for that one, but I thought his feet shuffled.
I agree. Aggies will inbound it. 4.5 to go in the first under their own goal. Barcliffe waiting. Better hurry. Oh, Smith went one way. The ball goes the other. Out of bounds. Turnover to Arab. They're probably in double digits.
It's complete disarray. They're playing hard, which is what I wanted to see, but my goodness, the unforced errors, it seems like a lack of communication.
They've got double digits in turnovers at least. 3.7 to go. Arab has the ball. They're going to put time back on the clock.
Judge Masson is quick on that. That ball didn't come anywhere close to hitting people over here.
No.
And he ran that clock a little bit.
So they're going to put 4.5 back on the clock.
Judge Masson, if you can agree with, I agree with you. If you can hear me, whatever you say, sir, I agree with you.
Yes, sir. I agree. I think the ref's completely wrong.
That's 100%.
Yeah. So 0.8 back on the clock with 4.5 to go here in the quarter. Inbound pass, knocked back out of bounds off of Arab. So that's a big break for the Aggies with 3.4. They will have the ball near their goal, out of bounds on the side. So Cooper Colvin and John Wesley C. quickly comes in. So if they try to set up an inbounds pass, maybe for C, who's all alone in the corner. Henderson inbounds it to Colvin, 3-2. Back to Henderson in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good. And the quarter is over. After one, Arab leads 14-8. You're listening to Aggie Basketball on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Ugly first quarter, especially for Albertville. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Arab came back, scored 8 unanswered points. Aggies come back. Now Arab leads by 6, but we were talking probably Albertville has more turnovers than points.
Oh gosh, it's been ugly. Those are possession killers. You don't even get a chance to shoot.
Yeah. And when you're playing good teams, it's like what happened with Gunnersville. They had too many turnovers. Gunnersville was red hot. Luckily, Arab is not that hot right now. They're 1 of 3 shooting threes. The Aggies, they are 2 of 5. 2 threes belong to John Wesley C. He's the only one doing anything offensively.
There's no spacing for Albertville,
No.
and he did. He traveled,
There's
dragging his foot.
another traveling call. Cooper Colvin trying to make a move to the basket, took too many steps before he dribbled, and with 14 seconds gone in the quarter, ball goes right back to Arab.
There's no space. There's no space to make that move. He's trying to make something happen, and that's what he's talking to him. And he's right. Coach Bunnell doesn't like it, but he's 100% right.
Yeah.
He did drag his foot. They're trying too hard. There's no spacing on offense.
All right, Arab ball, full court press. Emmanuel Hardaway in the game for Albertville. Hardaway checks in for the first time. Arab down the floor. Cavender's back in. Cavender, he'll hand off to Couch. Couch back to Cavender on the right side to the top to Strickland. Left side pass over to Neesmith. Back to the top to Thomas. Thomas behind the back dribble in the lane. Fakes, goes up one-hander. Got it. Beautiful. Owen Thomas.
That's a nice play. Nice control. 2 feet finish. That's good. That was nice.
16-8. So they completed that play without a turnover. That's why they got some points. Aggies are having trouble even getting a shot. Hardaway down the floor. Spins. Nice fall-away shot blocked. Strickland got a hand on. Nice move by Hardaway, but he couldn't finish because of the block. Much taller guy right in his face. Thomas down the floor for the Knights with the ball. A minute gone here in the second quarter. Arab by 8. And a turnover. Arab this time. Cavender called for the travel.
I didn't see that. I wasn't looking. I was looking on the other side of the floor here.
I didn't either. So
if they called it, Barry,
is that something
sure
they're really focusing on this year?
The last couple of years, they've really focused on it. And to be honest with you, if a coach will put it into an official's ear, hey, number 14 drags his foot, it's something that they can look for.
Right.
And I have seen that be effective.
Cooper Colvin with the ball. Cooper drives. Nice move. A foul before this. Nope. They're going to say 3 seconds. I guess Plunkett just checked in the lane too long. Is that the call?
Yeah, they called 3 in the lane on Tillman. He didn't like that a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see that one either.
So another turnover. First time we've seen that one, but it's still a turnover. Arab ball. Cross half court. Loose ball. Cavender picks it up. Cavender over to Thomas. Thomas. Hardaway guarding him. Right side pass to Cavender on the wing to the top to Strickland. Moving it quickly over to Neesmith. Neesmith the left side to the top to Thomas. Thomas not open. Good defense by the Aggies this time. Right side, Couch open in the corner for 3. Short. Bouncing high. That's the foul on either one. You can pick one. They were both pushing and shoving on that one.
I think they're going to get John Wesley C on that one. I think he had a little bit more jersey.
Yeah. I think the Arab player had better position, and C was just trying to push him from behind, try to get something.
See if Arab here goes to Cavender inside. He's got a little bit height advantage on Connor Lowry. Saw it a second ago. The coaches were trying to get it to him. Yeah, here it is right here.
They go inside. Cavender turns, follow a shot, blocked out of his hands. Lowry knocked the ball loose. Good defense, and they were going inside to Cavender. You're right. But good defense. Arab brings in Caleb Perkins again and Jonathan England. They're keeping everybody fresh legs.
That's a big old kid.
Sure is. Got some size.
I don't guess I saw him earlier.
Yeah.
Man.
Owen Thomas with the ball. Thomas, left side pass. Cavender trying to drive. Connor Lowry on him. Free throw line. Right side in the corner. England fakes, drives. Cut off, not open. Pass back to the left. Thomas will fake in the lane. Kicks it right side to Couch. Couch underneath to the side to Cavender. Cavender moving it well. Driving in the lane, not open, underneath for 2, laying it in, beautiful. Caleb Perkins, a 6'6" senior, little finger roll off the glass for 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, needs a timeout. We'll take one. 5:40 to go in the half. Aggies down by 10. You're listening to Aggie Basketball on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with peoples, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
On 8-5, they're on a 13-point run.
Yeah, and they're doing it with a slow-down offense. They're eyes on rim every time they catch the ball on the three-point line. They go eyes on rim.
The biggest problem for Albertville, turnovers. Too many to stay in the game. They got to cut those down to have any chance. Plunkett in the corner, lost the ball, gets it back. Close to being an A-Rab foul, grabbed him by the arm. Aggie ball, Barcliff back in, back out to Plunkett. Plunkett driving, left side, Colvin. And a foul, oh, that's tough. The three went down, but Albertville, Plunkett, was it Plunkett?
It was.
In the air to make a pass, came down on an A-Rab player, an offensive foul.
That has been a plague, and I absolutely hate that call. That's a rule, I understand it, but I absolutely hate that call. As a passer, there's no way that I'm supposed to have the ability to know where that defender is when I'm coming down out of a pass. I hate that call.
Makes it tougher as the foul happened right up before the Aggies hit a three. Would have cut it to 7. Instead, A-Rab ball at the top for 3. Shot no good by Thomas. Bounces high, rebound Albertville. See if the Aggies can stay hot. I'd find Colvin again in the corner. Let him shoot this time. And on the wing, 3, Connor Lowry. Finally, the Aggies get some offense, and they stop the drought. Connor's first 3 of the game. They're down by 7. A-Rab ball. 4:44 to go in the first half. Left side pass in the corner, Couch. Couch trying to drive. Back out to England. The top for 3. No good. Rebound Albertville. Aggies trying to make a run. We've cut it to 7. Connor Lowry right side to Plunkett. Plunkett baseline, cut off. Back to the top. Knocked away. Good defense by Couch with a steal. But now it's 2-on-3 break. Couch in the lane. Left hand. No good. Knocked out of bounds. A-Rab and a break for the Aggies. They didn't have the numbers. They should have pulled that ball out.
Yeah, and I think a couple of those guys for A-Rab got tired. Couch, you can tell he's calling for him. He's fixing to come out of the game. He was with the one leading that fast break. He didn't have any legs on that layup. He had a wide open layup. Coach Bennell's here calling for a spread. Looks like maybe a 4-round one around Keandre. We'll see.
It's still early in the A-Rab season. I say that because they've only been playing for like about a week and a half because A-Rab's football went deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, they got beat in the 3rd round, if I'm not mistaken. And
Cooper Coffin will drive, banks it in. That's what they need. That's what he was not doing Tuesday and hasn't been doing tonight until then. They get that going, they're back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
5.
As bad as they're playing, I mean, they're down 5 points.
3:44 to go in the half. A-Rab ball. Owen Thomas back out to the top. Hallman checks back in. Left side in the corner. A foul before the shot. That time, A-Rab got the same foul called on them. Happened to Albertville back a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, and I see the young man mouthing. That's weak, and I agree. Caleb Perkins, I agree. It is a weak call. They called it down here. They're going to call it down there. If you're going to call it, fine. But, man, I hate that call.
First foul on Perkins. He checks out. Arab 14 fouls, Albertville 5, 3:33 to go in the half. Arab leads by 5. Connor Lowry, right side, hands it to Coven, and another traveling call. That's about 3 or 4 on Cooper.
I think that's 3 on him, and that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm wondering if Coach Cruz didn't say something to the officials before the
Right.
game. Hey, 14 drags his foot, and he does. I'm not
Sure.
saying he doesn't, but if you can kind of draw their attention to it
Right.
a little bit.
Arab ball, pressure, Barcliffe all over him. Thomas gets it across half court. Thomas at the top. Arab by 5, 3:19 to go in the half. Spencer Strickland at the top. Trying to shake Yancey, trying to dribble inside. The big man goes in, off, over the rim for 2, lays it in for 2.
Great move, great body control, great move, good power mover by
Strickland, big 6'4" senior, just took Yancey to the basket and beat him. Barcliffe drives back the other way in the lane, tries to go inside, throws it away. Arab with good defense and a steal. Under 3 to go in the half, Arab by 7. Aggies had cut it to 5. Here come the Nitride back. At the top to Holman, left side to Thomas. Thomas dribbles, free throw line. Tries to spin, can't lose Barcliffe. And to Strickland. Strickland knocked out of his hands. Hayden Peak picks it up, just checked in, picks up the loose ball. Here come the Aggies. Down by 7. 2:33 to go in the half. Colvin at the top, pass to Yancey. Yancey, he'll try to drive, can't. Right side, Lowry in the corner for 3, too hard. Rebound Arab.
Good shot.
Yep, it was. Just kind of a little too hard on that one. Hit the back of the iron. Arab ball, 2:15 to go in the half. Arab by 7 with the ball at to Thomas. Thomas, pass over to Puccio, who just checked in. Back out to the top. Strickland turns, fires a 3 at the top, no good. Rebound, Albertville barely touched the iron.
You hear everybody here on Arab's bench say no.
Yes.
That's not the shot we're looking for.
Barcliffe driving. Barcliffe, nice move in the lane. Will fall away shot underneath, no good. Tips, rebound Barcliffe. Rebound, heads it to Yancey. Yancey bounces one off the rim for 2. Good job of Barcliffe staying with that one, keeping the ball alive.
Oh.
And Lowry maybe called for a trip there right here at half court.
Connor doesn't like that, but I mean, again, Connor's one of those guys. It was a foul, buddy. I mean,
Yep, it was.
It's okay. It's good effort. You got your hands caught in there, and that's okay. It's good effort.
It's only a second. So he will check out just to be safe with 1:43 to go in the half. 20-15 Arab. Aggies have got it back to 5, but Arab ball in the corner. Neesmith for 3, off the rim, no good. And a rebound, Albertville.
Well, that's a good-looking shot, good rotation. I don't know if I'd let him shoot many more of those.
No, Arab's cool up. They hit the first 3 earlier. They've missed quite a few in a row. They're 1 of 7. Aggie ball, Isaac Henderson left side to Peak. Peak, free throw line, dribbles in the lane, and foul on the floor. I'm guessing, I couldn't see. I was blocked by the official. It's going to be on Arab, not a shooting foul. That's team foul 5 or 6.
I think it's 5.
Hunter Smith also in the game for Albertville. Cooper Colvin inbounded under the goal. Out to the wing to Henderson, back to the top to Colvin. 1:19 to go in the half. John Wesley C back in, has it knocked out of his hands, and that's off of C. Turnover, Albertville.
I couldn't see that when I was blocked.
Couldn't either.
Shield's on the other side of the floor.
He was trying to make a move down to the baseline. The ball was knocked loose, and it bounced off, off of his knee. See if Arab will use some clock here.
Coach is calling X. Let's see what we got going on here.
106, 105. They spread the floor. See if they try to hold it for maybe a last shot. I doubt they'll hold it for a minute, though. Left side to Neesmith. Back to the top to Thomas. Under a minute. 52 seconds left in the half. They back it out to half court. I think he's changing the play.
Changing the play.
He says one shot, so they'll try their best to hold it for 1 shot.
And if I'm Albertville, I'll back it on in here.
I would too.
As bad as many turnovers as we've had, if I'm Albertville, as many turnovers as you had, I think I'm fine with getting to the half and let's recoup and let's talk about what we've been doing to be ourselves, to be down 5 points.
I'd let them finish by shooting a 3. I'd back it into the lane. They're only 1 of 7 right now shooting 3s. And Thomas is the only one to hit a 3. Clock's down to 18, 17. Arab is standing and holding it.
Well, you know Cavender's probably going to end up with the ball in his hands. Going to give it away, and he's probably going to get it back, and here we go.
9 seconds, 8, 7. Left side, Neesmith in the corner. Somebody got a hand on it, no good. Aggie ball, 4 seconds, 3. C across half court. At the top for 3, no good. And the half is over. We'll take a timeout after one. Arab leads 20-15. You're listening to Albertville Arab basketball on Power 107.5.
Lights.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard and Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Gunnersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Gunnersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunner Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Third quarter coming up, game of interest, college football, USC and Utah. USC leading at 14-10. Second quarter, that's a huge game of interest for especially Alabama fans.
Yeah, Alabama fans, it's a huge game of interest. Us Arkansas fans, we're okay with either way. It doesn't particularly matter to us. We're 6-6. We're going to go to the Papa John's, Marco's Pizza Bowl, and A-Roni, so we're okay with it.
I think there's a chance you may go to the Keith Ball Beard Oil Bowl. Is that a new one they just started this year?
The Battle of the Beards, yeah.
I think so.
I think it's in Birmingham, actually.
I think Keith is probably listening now back in his car. It's a date night for him and the wife. They just headed home. A-Rab ball, 2015 A-Rab with the ball. It's been a tough first half for both teams, a lot of turnovers. A-Rab, tough outside shooting first half. They're 1 of 8. Owen Thomas with the ball. The Gag is picking up the pressure a little bit. Pass over left side to Neesmith. Neesmith dribbles up to the top. Back out to Cavender. Cavender, Henderson bumping and pushing all the way down the lane. Shot's no good. Rebound by Henderson.
And Isaac's got the strength to body with Cavender.
Yeah, at the
It'd
top.
be a fun matchup.
Colvin open for 3. Banks it in. He laughs at that one. I think there's no way he meant to bank in a 3.
Oh, he absolutely meant to do that. He called that.
So Cooper with a big 3. That's how you get the scoring started here in the second half. That's the 4th 3 of the game for Albertville. They're 4 of 9. Minute gone. Aggies got it to 2 in the lane for 2. Spencer Strickland using a big 6'4" frame by finger rolling one over the rim.
Yeah, Cooper Colvin got caught paying a little bit too much attention to man instead of ball.
Early third quarter, Aggies down by 4 with the ball. Barcliff. I don't know if Sam's actually taken a shot in the game, has he? That I can remember.
I think maybe one.
In the lane for 2. Cooper Colvin gets the roll. Rolled around the rim and rolled back in for 2. Cooper coming out, getting the offense going. Aggies cut it back to 2. Cross half court, Cavender. Cavender, free throw line all the way down for 2. Cavender rolls one in over the rim.
That's a beautiful touch shot.
We've had more offense in the first 90 seconds. We did most of the second quarter. We really have.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah. Barcliff at the top, over to Colvin. Colvin's got the hot hand right now. Cooper driving right side C in the corner for 3. Too hard. Air ball, loose ball. A-Rab's got it. That's not like John Wesley to miss one that badly. They take it away, though. Aggies get it back. Barcliff at the top for 3. Too hard. Off the rim. Rebound A-Rab.
That's an interesting chain of events there.
There was. A-Rab with the ball with a 4-point lead. 5:55 to go third quarter. Try to drive. Kicks it left side. Over in the corner. He'll fake. Couch driving. In the lane. Spins. Left hand for 2. No good. Rebound Barcliff. Here come the Aggies. 3-on-3, right side, Henderson down the baseline, double teamed underneath, back out to C at the top, over to Colvin. Cooper drives, knocked away, stolen. Strickland one-on-one against C. All the way down, lays it in for 2. And a timeout. Arab will take a timeout. 5:27 to go in the quarter. Arab by 6. You're listening to Aggie Basketball of Power 107.5.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Yeah, what about 10 in the second quarter?
Yeah.
So both teams coming up playing a little better. I think the officials let them play a little bit more the first few minutes. I saw some pushing and shoving they called in the first half. They didn't call here.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little bit of pushing and shoving not being called. If it affects the finish of the play, different, make the call. But if not, let it go.
Aggies have the ball first. Lob pass to C underneath, 2 for under. Kicks it back, saved by Barcliff in the corner to the top. Cooper Colvin for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Arab. Cooper had a good look at that one, too.
Great rhythm shot. Just didn't fall a little short on the rim, but that was a good shot.
He's 1 of 2 for 3s here in the second half. Arab by 6. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Out to the top, Strickland, left side. Neesmith for 3, got it. He has a good-looking shot, and he finally made one. He is now 1 of 4. Neesmith, beautiful shot.
A beautiful shot. A lot of good touch, spin, rotation. That was good.
Arab back by 9. Connor Lowry at the top, over to Barcliff. Barcliff deep for 3, off the rim, bounces high. Rebound, fighting for it, loose ball. Colvin tied up, jump ball, and it belongs to Albertville, I believe.
Great hustle by both squads. That's something that I love about Cooper Colvin is he is not going to be outworked. He dove right there. He's on the floor almost every possession.
Aggie ball underneath their own goal, down by 9, 4:34 to go in the third quarter. I think they're going to clean up. Had a lot of bodies on the floor fighting for that loose ball. Going to have some sweat.
Yeah, come on, Coach Bunnell. You got 15 coaches down here.
Yeah.
You borrowing Nick Saban's stuff.
Didn't even bring a towel.
Come on, Austin Smith. What are we doing down there?
He should have pulled off his Aggie shirt and took one for the team and wiped it up. You're exactly right. We got all these Aggie coaching
I heard
stuff.
that for years when I sat on Coach Hardy's bench. Every coach, every official, somebody come, my God, and it was nonstop. So I feel like I can say it. Yeah, I've earned it.
Yes. So the Aggies have the ball. They've cleaned up the sweat with their shoe, basically. Barcliff in the lane, stripped, taken away. Arab down the floor, laying it up and in for 2. England lays it in. Arab by 11. Biggest lead of the game. And the Aggies have made a run to begin the third quarter. Arab comes right back, kind of the way they began the game. Barcliff on the baseline. Barcliff goes in, left hand, reverse, no good. Rebound Arab. Nice move by Barcliff, just couldn't get it to roll in. Arab hands off inside. Owen Thomas for 2, no good. The tip, good. Nice finish by Caleb Perkins for 2. It's a 13-point game.
They're getting out hustled. They're getting out worked.
Yep.
I mean, they're missing shots, and they're pounding their head down, and Arab's running.
3:45 to go in the quarter. Barcliffe at the top. Looks inside. Henderson was there. C at the top for three. Got it. Big three. Huge three. Aggies will call a timeout. We'll take one to 3:36 to go in the quarter. Arab by 10. You're listening to Albertville Arab Basketball on Power 107.5.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
10, boy, Arab. This has been the game of streaks. Aggies come out, begin the third quarter, cut into the lead. Arab comes right back and builds like a 13-point lead.
Yeah, and that's, that's which teams that shoot like they shoot. Both these teams shoot well shooting squads. That happens. You just withstand the punch and punch back.
Owen Thomas brings it up. Pass over to England. 3:21 to go, third quarter. Arab with the ball, 10-point lead. Right side pass over on the wing. Couch. Good defense by Barcliffe. Not open. Back out to half court to Cavender. Cavender fakes, drives, kicks it left side on the wing for three. Off the edge of the rim by England. No good. Rebound Albertville. A chance to cut the lead back to single digits. Isaac Henderson down the floor. Henderson spins in the lane for two. Got it. Beautiful move by Henderson.
That's too deep. Isaac got in there way too deep. You can't catch a guy his size going at his speed and expect to stop him down there that low.
Arab didn't cut him off. They've cut the lead down to 8. 2:45 to go in the third. Pass over to Owen Thomas. Thomas at the top. Dribbling around. Connor Lowry guarding him. They let them play this quarter. I know that because there were 0 fouls called until then. Whoop, no, it wasn't a foul. It was a travel.
Hey, a new call. Travel.
Yeah. So no fouls called. I like this. I mean, let them play. There's some pushing and shoving. Let them play.
Both teams are good size, physical kids. Let them play a little bit. And, again, if it affects the shot, fine. But if not, let it go.
Big traveling call. Turnover. Aggies ball down by 8. Henderson in the lane. Isaac turns, spins in the lane, goes up in traffic and a whistle. Isaac has taken it upon himself. Now, he scored last time. This time he just took it strong, and he was fouled.
There was a whole lot of basketball on that one right there, Barry. Maybe he got him on the elbow. Maybe somebody else got him on the elbow. I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, they called it on somebody else. Okay, I thought 10 got it.
Yeah, Keith Ball, appreciate you listening, sir. I wish you'd put some pants on. It's a little scary.
Thanks for the picture.
Yeah.
So
Arab going to bring in some fresh legs. You can tell they're not quite, I guess you'd say, in basketball shape yet. Because it takes a few games. A big difference you're running on the football field to play every 30 seconds and running up and down the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've been beating people pretty solid. So I don't know how many minutes their starters are logging the first 5 games.
Yes. Isaac Henderson makes the free throw. 33-27. They've cut it to 6. So Henderson scoring the last 4 points for Albertville. They've cut into that lead so they can get a stop in the lane. Thomas pulls up jumper. No, they do not. Thomas drops down a floater in the lane. It's back up to an 8-point game.
Another great float, nice touch shot. Arab's good around the rim.
Barcliffe will drive. Barcliffe in the air, hands off underneath for 2. Yancey no good, but he is fouled. The Aggies are taking it to the basket now. They're taking it to Arab.
Yeah, they heard you say something about no fouls, and they said, you think you're getting home in time to see the fourth quarter of that game?
Exactly.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. It's 17-17, by the way, USC and Utah at halftime. Yancey at the line. I like the way the Aggies are saying, okay, not a lot's working. Let's just take the ball to the goal and challenge Arab and make them foul us.
No, that's right. Let's see if we can get some guys in foul trouble. And they're setting up their press. Guys are talking about it, so we'll see what to come out and press and try to get some more possessions.
Big thing is we're making free throws. Yancey hits both of them, so it's a 6-point game again.
So it's kind of a straight man, not a whole lot of press, just maybe make him bring the ball up a little bit slower.
1:51 to go in the quarter. Arab ball. Cavender dribbles right side. Lowry with a steal. Then he lost the ball. That could have easily been a foul on either one of them. But tough break. Albertville, he had the steal, then the ball bounces off his knee out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought both guys were fouled, but again, let them go, and
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
That was a good little possession there. Lowry stole it, then had the ball stripped away. A-Rab ball. Owen Thomas. Thomas, free throw line. Kicks it out to Puccio. Left side. Strickland, the big guy fakes. Drives. Tries to back his way in. Knocked away. A-Rab gets it back. A-Rab ball. Owen Thomas backs it out. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Pass over to Neesmith. Right side Puccio on the wing. Drives in the lane. Cut off. Back up to the top. Strickland for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Albertville. Isaac Henderson pulls down the rebound. Aggies down by 6 with the ball. 1:09 to go third quarter. Henderson. Isaac drives in the lane. Double team. Gets rid of it. Left side Barcliff in the corner for three. Rolls out. No good. Rebound A-Rab.
That's a good offensive possession. It's a good offensive possession by A-Rab, too. The ball just didn't fall. Same thing with Albertville.
54 seconds to go in the quarter. Neesmith fakes. He'll drive for two. Lays it in. Nice job, Dakota Neesmith, laying it in for two.
Good body control not to draw that charge. Kind of twisted around the defender. That's nice.
A-Rab back up by 8. 40 seconds. Barcliff, Henderson, free throw line. Kicks it right side. Lowry in the corner. Connor fakes. Hands off to Isaac on the baseline. Henderson trying to back his way in. Can't. Kicks it back out to Lowry near half court. Back down low to Henderson. 25, 24. Dribbling. Backing his way in. Underneath. Too far under. Leans back. Banks it in for two. How about Henderson? He just backed his way in and banked it in.
Big boy basketball right there. He kept wanting the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. And he made his move.
They cut it to 6. 10 seconds. 9, 8. A-Rab with the ball. Cavender to Neesmith. 5, 4. To the top. Strickland. Over to Cavender. 2, 1. Cavender will drive in the lane for two. It is good. They're going to say no. No good.
It's the correct call. Wave that off. That was the
Shot
right
is,
call.
They went in, but it's not going to count.
Right. Too late.
Take a timeout. Third quarter over. A-Rab leads by 6. You're listening to Albertville A-Rab basketball on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
I tell you, when you let the players just do what they do best, just play, not too physical, it's a much better ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody gets involved to it. Everybody gets involved in it. You know, the crowd gets a little bit into it. Everybody's chipping. Oh, that's a foul. It's a foul. You know, everybody's into it. Let them play a little bit.
Halftime, we had 35 points total. In the third quarter, we had 33 points total from both teams. They scored almost as many points in one quarter as they did in the entire first half.
And you can attribute that to maybe some tired legs on both teams. Yep. They really didn't have a lot of run-outs, but they're running their offense. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Aggies down by 6 with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Barcliff dribbles to the right wing. Looks inside for Yancey. He's not open. Barcliff backs it out to half court. Now brings it back down to the wing. Gets a screen. Free throw line. Sam dribbling. Not open. Over to Cooper Colvin. Right side. Colvin down to the baseline. Back to Barcliff. He'll fake. He'll drive in the lane for two. No good, but he is fouled, and Barcliff will shoot 2 free throws. First 2 of the game for Sam. I have him yet to score as far as 3 points. Has he scored in the game yet?
No, I don't have him scoring.
He's tried 3 threes here in the second half. 0 for 3. Aggies are 5 of 15 shooting threes. A-Rab 2 of 11. Now that's one thing the Aggies are doing well. Free throws. Barcliff hits that one. Henderson's hit 2. Yancey 2. Barcliff hits that one. 5-point game. That one no good. But Yancey gets the rebound. Back up for 2. The big guy banks it in. Took the ball away from A-Rab, and Keandre Yancey gets him at 2 points.
Yeah, that was a nice possession. Yeah, just bodied around a little bit. Ball bounced around and found Keandre's hands.
Inbound pass, knocked loose. Barcliff off his foot. No, off of A-Rab. Barcliff He forced that turnover himself.
He did. And, again, a couple fouls that were not called. You hear the student section. They're getting riled up. A-Reb's bench is getting riled up. I love it. This is basketball. That's what it's all about.
They cut the game down to 3. 7:19 to go in the game. Aggie ball. Cooper Colvin at the top. Colvin will drive down to the baseline. Underneath. Cut off. Not open. Kicks it back to the corner to Connor Lowry. Back to Isaac Henderson. Henderson at the top. Isaac trying to drive. Backing his way in. Kicks it left side on the wing. Colvin. Aggie's more patient this time. I like this. Just trying to find somebody open, maybe underneath. Colvin will drive. Baseline goes up. Ball is partially blocked, knocked out of his hands. A-Rab takes it away.
Great defense by Cavender. Phenomenal defense. Quick hands. Get the ball tipped on the way up. Great defense.
A-Rab by 3 with the ball. Down the floor to Owen Thomas. Thomas dribbles at the top. Barcliff guarding him. 6:38, 6:37. Neesmith at the top. Open for 3. Got it. His second 3 of the second half.
Big shot. Like I said early in the first half, that's a phenomenal shot. I wouldn't let him shoot many.
They've built the lead back up to 6. Henderson, baseline, backing his way in, right side to Barcliff. In the corner, Henderson pulls up, fires a 3 too hard. Yancey the rebound, but he may be called for a foul. He was pushing during the shot.
They're going to get him for that. Barely pushed right before that ball came off the rim. It's a good call.
So just seconds ago, Aggies could have tied the game with a tray. They didn't score. A-Rab does. They're down by 6, and A-Rab can increase the lead to 9 with a 3-pointer.
It was a big possession, big empty possession there for Albertville.
Cooper Colvin goes out. Hayden Peak comes in the game. A-Rab full court Aggie pressure. 6:15 to go on the game. A-Rab by 6 with the basketball. Will Cavender brings it across. Cavender across half court to Thomas. Thomas dribbling. Barcliff guards him. Cavender in the corner. Back out to the top to Couch. Couch to Neesmith. Neesmith, free throw line. Still trying to drive inside. Can't. Brings it out to the top of the circle. Hands it to Owen Thomas.
They're okay with patient basketball right now. They're winning.
Underneath. Baseline. Kicks it to the corner for 3. Got it. Neesmith has hit 3 threes in a row.
I remember playing against that kid when he was a freshman, and I think he hit 5 or 6 in one game against me. And that's all it was. He just got hot. And he's got such a quick release and such a pure shot. That when it leaves his hand, you think, that ball's in.
He missed his first 3 of the game. He's hit his last 3. 3 for 6 in the lane. Hayden Peak, shot goes up, no good. A-Rab by 9 with the rebound down the floor behind the defense. Blocked. Perkins had it blocked. Aggies will take it away. How about Isaac Henderson?
Phenomenal effort by Isaac Henderson to get back and make that defensive play.
Slapped that one against the backboard. Aggie ball. Connor Lowry ball out of his hands off of A-Rab, they say. Aggie ball with 5:11 to go in the game, now down by 9. They were down by 3 just seconds ago. A-Rab on a 6-point run. Inbound pass to Lowry. Cooper Colvin out of the game. John Wesley sees back in. Barcliff left side for 3. Off the rim, no good. Can't find his shot tonight. Rebound A-Rab. He is 0 for 4 shooting threes. Down the floor, Cavender. Right side to Thomas. Thomas to the top. Neesmith at the top for 3. No good. Rebound. Going to bounce out of bounds here in front of us. It'll be Albertville basketball.
You could tell the entire A-Rab bench stood up when Neesmith
I thought he had it.
I thought he did too.
The release looked good. It's just a little bit too long out the back of the rim. Neesmith getting a good hand from the crowd. The young man has hit 3 threes here in the second half. He's helped build this 9-point A-Rab lead. 4:44 to go in the game. Aggies down by 9 with the ball. Barcliff hands it to C. C, free throw line, drives his way in. Will fall away shot, no good. Rebound A-Rab, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas behind the defense, goes up off the glass for 2. Got it, A-Rab by 11.
Good finish, great finish there.
Aggies have cut it to 3. Here comes A-Rab with an 11-point lead. An 8-point run. Keandre Yancey at the free throw line, heads it to Barcliff. Barcliff driving in the lane, goes up, fall away shot for 2, no good. Yancey the tip, got it for 2. He stopped that scoring run for A-Rab.
That was a big bucket, big possession for Albertville. Still plenty of time, but that was a big bucket.
Yep, 4:05 to go in the game. Down the floor, Cavender, Lowry, bumping, pushing, and shoving. A little acting job there for Cavender. But there was some contact.
Yeah, I think it was the right call. I think he got a little too much on the body.
So a foul on Albertville. 4:05 to go in the game. Not a shooting foul. It's only the second foul on the team for Albertville. Third on Connor Lowry. Inbound pass to Thomas on the right wing. Thomas brings it up to the top, hands it to England. England, left side, baseline. Looks for Cavender. Cavender with the ball now. Kicks it right side across the wing to Couch. Couch down to the baseline. A-Rab now happy burning some clock down to 3:49 to go in the game with a 9-point lead. Left side pass, Strickland. Big guy just checked in. Strickland will drive in the lane. One-hander for two. No good. Comes up short. Hayden Peak with the rebound for the Aggies.
That's not necessarily the shot I want there with an empty possession when you've got great offensive possession, but not the shot we're looking for.
Yancey at the top, big guy. Hedges to Barcliffe. He'll fake. He'll drive. Right side, Connor Lowry right open. Right side for three. Off the rim, no good. Yancey the rebound. Puts it in for two and a timeout. Albertville will take one with them. 3:19 to go in the game. They've cut it to 7. You're listening to Aggie Night Basketball on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
3:19 to go in the game. Aggies down by 7, 45-38. A-Rab will have the ball. Full court Aggie pressure. Got to try to pick up the heat a little bit, force some turnovers, get some easy baskets maybe.
And you want A-Rab to shoot quick shots because they're very meticulous with their offense, and they're fixing to shoot a pretty quick.
Yep.
They missed the run out. He
was
wide
sure
open.
He was looking one way. I think it was Perkins broke free down the left side, wide open. Nobody saw him. Could have had the easy layup. A-Rab ball. They cross half court with the ball. Cavender almost lost it. Cavender with the ball. Pass left side on the wing for three, no good. Missed by Thomas, rebound Albertville. And the whistle against A-Rab.
I'd have lost $100 right there, Barry. There, I would have thought there's no way they're going to shoot this ball with more than 215, 230. And not only did they shoot it, he shot a contested three-point shot.
Yeah.
And I believe that might be why he came out.
Yeah, he did come out, the young man who took the shot, and they put Neesmith back in after a quick rest, who has 3 threes here in the second half. Aggie ball down by 7, 2:45 left. Henderson dribbles at the top into the lane. Ozzie trying to back his way in, can't. To Peak at the top, open for 3, no good. Rebound Yancey. Yancey back up for 2, no good. Rebound A-Rab. Boy, the Aggies had 2 good looks at the basket. Come away with 0.
That was a big possession right there. Even if a put-back bucket for 2, that was a big bucket.
2:25 to go in the game. Lowry, maybe his 4th foul, I think, on Connor. Connor picks up the foul, reaching in on Cavender.
I thought that was a little ticky. But normally Connor's going to get his foul.
Yeah.
They're going to call Connor for a foul. He's going to get that foul.
Connor goes out. Hunter Smith comes in.
Looks like a timeout.
A-Rab calls a timeout. Okay. We'll keep it here. 2:26 to go in the game. A-Rab by 7. The good
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with peoples, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Turn it over, and that's on the other side. Albertville was doing a lot of that in the first half, and they dug themselves a hole.
They did. They dug themselves a hole, and they've been trying to fight out of it. But the problem is Arab has got, they're just surrounded with shooters all over the court. And, if one of them gets hot, it's going to be a rough game.
At 2:26 left, Arab ball coming out of the timeout. They lead 45-38 with the ball here at half court. Inbound pass. And that's a good call. Arab, he stuck his leg out trying to screen one of the Aggie players from getting the player with the ball, and it's basically a tripping call.
I didn't see that. I was looking off the other direction. I did not see that, but I'm going to believe you.
Cooper Colvin was trying to get around. He put his knee out. I think it was it was Cooper. Stuck his knee out, and Cooper fell trying to go around him. So break for Albertville. Isaac Henderson, free throw line, dribbling into the lane. Henderson turns, trying to back his way in, throws one up, no good. Rebound, and the Aggies luckily get it back. Hunter Smith, right side. Smith, there's an offensive foul. He lowered the shoulder, lowered the head, and lowered anything he had, and just ran all over him.
Through his forearm. He extended his arm, everything. People from Guntersville were calling that foul. That was a very obvious foul. You better watch the run out right here again, because 10 was open last time, and he's fixing to be open again.
Same thing he's doing again. This time Aggies pick him up. So a tough break for the Aggies. 2:05 to go. They come away with no points. A-Rab gets the ball back. I bet they don't shoot as quick this time down.
He's holding double hands up in the air, telling them to slow down. Albertville's going to have to foul. They've only got 4 team fouls. They're going to have to pick the fouls up.
They've got to foul 3 more times to make them shoot. So
the clock is against them right here. You got to get that clock stopped.
I'd go for a steal in this foul. Just try to maybe get a break. As you're letting them dribble time off the clock. 138, 137. Neesmith on the wing. Cross-court pass, tough pass, and there he is. I spoke too soon.
That had a little top spin on that.
Ball come loose and right in the hands of Dane Dalkey, who fumbled it, and it went bouncing down to the side. And Judge Maston, of all people,
had to help. Had to come up on that one.
Wow, Dane
the
Dalkey.
people at home couldn't see that, Barry. You could have just simply said that somebody threw a fastball over here.
That's why I make the small bucks. Dane fumbled. The ball out of bounds.
He did. Yeah, I did.
Glad the family didn't come to witness this one tonight. Right side, Will Cavender with the ball. Aggies got a foul. 121. There you go. Henderson fouls. You got to, because you got to foul 2 more times to make them shoot a free throw.
Right. Yeah, and you're okay fouling him right now, but I feel like here coming up pretty quick, I'm going to find somebody else to foul.
Yeah, absolutely. So the 120 left. Barcliffe comes in. Connor, look, I'd get Connor out because he can't afford to foul because he's got 4.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing right in the little offense or defense.
So Arab will inbound here in front of us. 120 left. They lead by 7. having a tough time. They couldn't get the ball in
Nice
and had to
call.
quickly call a timeout.
Nice defense.
Yep. We'll take a timeout. 1:20 left. A-Rab by 7. You're listening to Aggie Basketball on Power 107.5.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard and Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Gunnersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Gunnersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunner Avenue across from the gas border for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Turns it over here in front of us. They couldn't get the ball in. They quickly called a timeout, and they save a turnover here right in front of us.
So what Sam was doing is he's turning around. He's guarding the ball. Now Isaac's guarding the ball. They turn around and they get the first guy coming out, and they essentially double team the first guy coming out.
They finally get the ball into Puccio. I would foul him simply because he's just come off the bench. So now you've got to foul, one more time. That's the 6th foul. So the next foul will make A-Rab go to the line and shoot 1-and-1.
That's right, and I foul early. I mean, as quick as I possibly can. We'll turn into a free throw game.
Now, Puccio may be in the game because he's a good free throw shooter. I don't know, but nope, he's going out. I would not foul Neesmith. If I'm A-Rab, I'd get the ball to him. Or Cavender is 3 for 3 at the line. They've only shot 3 free throws in the whole game.
Right, Puccio came in because he's a secure ball handler. I guarantee that. Ball handler dribbles, doesn't turn it over, that kind of guy. Now get him out, get a free throw shooter in. Neesmith came in. Looks like you probably got your best free throw lineup out there.
They're probably going to try to go to Cavender, who is 3 for 3, which Cavender gets the ball. 114, 113, no foul yet, 112, gets it across half court. Connor Lowry all over him, and I think Connor Lowry's just fouled out. Of all the people who's going to foul, he didn't need to foul anybody because now he's fouled out.
Well, I feel like we could have we could have done something different there defensively. I don't think if you wanted him in the game, I don't think you put him on Cavender because you know that's where they're going to go with the basketball. Yeah. Maybe put him off somebody, put him on a taller guy, whatever the case may be. But put Sam, who's got 1 foul, or whatever, put somebody like that on Cavender because that's where they're going.
Sure. Because Cavender at the moment, he's 3 for 3 shooting free throws tonight. Hasn't shot one since the first half, but he's 4 for 4.
Somebody that has a shot like that, free throw shooting is like putting. It's money. I mean, you're going to hit it. You're going to hit a high percentage, I should show.
That's an 8-point game, 46-38. Missed it. Hit 1 of 2. So a break. Aggie's got to score. They need really a 3 this time down. Cooper Colvin will drive to the basket. Cooper back out to C. C, left side. Henderson fakes, drives, baseline, in traffic, no good. Yancey the rebound, back up for 2. It's good, and he is fouled. So they could get the old-fashioned three-point play as he goes to the line shooting a free throw.
Hey, coach is yelling, and I agree 100%. Stay on the ground. You don't have to. Don't even jump. Yeah. You're not going to block his shot. Just let him finish the layup. You didn't do your job by boxing out. Do your job by boxing out, and you don't have this problem.
Now Yancey is 2 for 2 at the line. 3 for 3. Big free throw, and that's a 3-point play. They've cut it to 5. 55 seconds to go in the game. A-Rab inbound pass, almost stolen, and a quick foul by Barcliffe. That's a good quick foul. About a second went off the clock, so there's still 54.6 left. Arab goes the other way, shooting 1-1. And it's not Cavender.
Yeah, and you know, and you put your best 5 out there. I'm sure they're all capable of shooting free throws, but Couch is a senior. This is not his first rodeo, so
Sure.
I'm sure he feels confident with the ball, or he wouldn't have wanted the inbound
Sure.
pass.
It'll be his first free throw of the night. Free throw, good. So he gets the bonus. If you can miss this one, at least you can make a little dent in the lead. It's 47-41, 54.6 left. Arab leads. Second free throw by Case Couch, the 6-foot senior. Made them both.
Very confident stroke, very confident shot.
7-point lead. Aggies need a tray this time down. Barclay brings it up. Hands to Henderson. Henderson trying to dribble into the lane. Does so. Leans in, hoping to draw a foul. Throws one up. No good. Tipped. Rebound. Arab's got it. That's going to be tough. Arab with the ball. A little surprised Aggies didn't maybe try to shoot a three. A little jawing back and forth between Yancey and Neesmith.
I don't like to take sides as far as like a player versus an official. I did not hear that whistle.
I didn't either.
Now I looked over and I saw his hand up, and I think that was what was going on. I don't think Keandre heard the whistle, and I think there was a little extracurricular.
I agree.
And I believe that's why that happened. Now, Arab fans obviously see that different, and I'm sure Appleville fans see it different as well. But I feel like that was the problem there.
Neesmith at the line, shooting 1-1. Makes the first. So now it's an 8-point game, 49-41, 42.2 to go in the game. Neesmith, 3 threes here in the second half. Let this team pull away and build their lead. Neesmith got him.
Tell you what you don't want to do. You don't want to get in a free throw shooting contest with these Arab guys.
9-point lead. Aggie ball. Barcliffe will drive in the lane. No good. Rebound Arab, and that may just about do it. Down by 9 with 32 seconds. And a foul here by Henderson. If he makes one free throw, it's going to be a 4-possession game, and that should do it. 29.2 to go in the game. So looks like the teams will split. The Aggie girls beat Arab earlier, 49-41. Now the Arab boys on the brink of winning this one. They lead by 9, 50-41. Almost identical scores.
Yeah, and like I said, Couch wants the basketball. He wanted the basketball. He wanted to get fouled, so I feel very confident in his free throw shooting ability.
Yep.
I mean, they're just they're stepping up and they're knocking them down.
Arab, they'll stay unbeaten. They've got a good ball team.
They've got a really good shooting team.
Yeah.
And they're very well diverse on defense as well. They're a good basketball team. Yeah, absolutely.
Couch makes them both. And Arab will call a timeout, maybe to make some subs. I don't know.
Maybe talk about what we're going to do.
We'll take a quick timeout. 29 seconds left. Arab by 11. You're listening to Aggie Basketball on Power 107.5.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
But done. Arab leading at 52-41. I think just from what I've seen, county tournament-wise, coming up in a couple of months, we've seen Guntersville play. Very good team. Boaz, haven't seen them yet, but they beat Albertville handily. I think they've got a good team. Aggies, when they cut out the turnovers and hit their outside shots, they have a good team. They have too many turnovers in the first half tonight. Arab, after seeing them play, they've got a very good, well-balanced ball team. I think that's just the teams we've seen and know about. So I think we've got a good tournament coming up in a few months.
I think tonight Douglas plays Boaz, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
That'll be a good game. I think Douglas has got potential to be pretty good as well. It might be a lot of fun come January in the county tournament.
Aggie ball, cross half court, Barcliffe, 21-20. Tries to go inside to Yancey, throws a little too hot, a little too hard to handle, out of bounds, turnover Albertville. That was a bullet.
Yeah, that was a frustration pass, and I get it. I've been there.
So Arab ball, 11-point lead, 17 seconds.
I don't think they're going to foul. I don't think they're going to lay down, but I don't think they're going to foul.
Cross half court, Couch. They'll let the clock wind down. Arab next week, they're going to be at Boaz. Be an interesting game to see. Aggies, we'll be back here with them coming up next Friday night as they play Fort Payne, and this one is over. Arab winning at 52-41 as far as individual scoring. If you had an MVP, I'd give it to Dakota Neesmith. Had a great second half for Arab.
He had a phenomenal second half. He scored all 13 of his points in the second half, so he led the Arab with 13. You've got Owen Thomas with 9. You've got Spencer Strickland with 8. You've got Cavender with 8. I've got England with 2. I've got Couch with 8 as well, and Caleb Perkins with 4.
As far as the Aggies, first half, he only scored 15 points. They scored 16 alone in the third quarter. If they could have played the first half like they did the third quarter, I think they could have maybe won this game.
And turnovers kill them. And I keep saying, empty possession. But every time you turn the ball over, you don't even get a chance to shoot or rebound or draw a foul. A turnover is an absolute possession killer. For Albertville, I've got Keandre Yancey led the way with 15. John Wesley C. had 9. Isaac Henderson had 6. Cooper Colvin had 7. Connor Lowry had 3. And Sam Barcliffe had a free throw.
Well, Dane, that is all for us. Enjoyed it, man. We had a good split game. Aggie girls won. Arab boys win. We're on the road coming up on Monday night. Aniana comes to town playing Boaz. Looking forward to that one. We'll be on the air roughly around 6 o'clock with the pregame and the opening tip.
Sounds like
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.